I walk into the room with 100 watts of light, full of energy and stories from a crazy night. But I saw you squint your eyes and turn your head away, like I was too much color for your shade of gray. You didn't say a word, you just shifted in your seat, but I felt a sudden drop in the atmosphere heat. So I walked over to the wall near the kitchen door to make myself smaller, to give you a little more. I slide the plastic button down a little bit, just enough to make sure that I finally fit. I soften up my laugh and I swallow up my joke, wrapping all my fire in a blanket of smoke. Is that better now? I ask with a quiet voice, making my reduction feel like it was a choice. You relax your shoulders and you finally smile, and I stay in the shadows for a long, long while. It's a subtle mechanism, it's a tiny little slide, controlling the electricity I hold inside, lowering the voltage so I don't burn the fuse. I'm the only one here with something to lose. I'm living my life on a dimmer switch, afraid to exhibit the full and high pitch, fade into orange and fade into brown, turning the essence of my spirit down, so you don't feel blinded, so you don't feel small. I become a shadow upon the white wall. Yeah, hand on the dimmer switch. I used to be a lighthouse beaming on the shore, and now I'm just a candle near the corridor, flickering gently so I don't disturb the rest, putting my vibrancy to the ultimate test. It's exhausting to monitor the lumen and the glow, to constantly check if I am high or if I'm low. My filament is cold and I'm forgetting how to shine, trading my brilliance to make sure you are fine. I wonder what would happen if I pushed it to the top, if I let the power flow and I didn't let it stop. Would the bulb shatter? Would the room explode? Or would I finally lighten up this heavy load? I look at your comfort and I look at my decay, thinking about the price that I agreed to pay for keeping the peace in a room that is too tight for a girl who was born with an appetite for light. It's a subtle mechanism, it's a tiny little slide, controlling the electricity I hold inside, lowering the voltage so I don't burn the fuse. I'm the only one here with something to lose. Oh, I'm living my life on a dimmer switch, afraid to exhibit the full and high pitch, fade into orange and fade into brown, turning the essence of my spirit down, so you don't feel blinded, so you don't feel small. I become a shadow upon the white wall. Hand on the dimmer switch, no more sliding down. I'm taking my hand off the wall. If I'm too bright for your eyes, then maybe you shouldn't look at all. I'm restoring the current, cutting the wire, back to the place, back to the fire. Yeah. I'm done with the life on a dimmer switch, afraid to exhibit the full and high pitch, fade into orange and fade into brown, turning the essence of my spirit down, so you don't feel blinded, so you don't feel small. I won't be a shadow upon the white wall. Yeah, not anymore. Nah. My foot is heavy on the metal brake, a little pause for my spirit's sake. The intersection is completely dead, bathed in a wash of aggressor red. No other cars coming from the right, just me and the hum of the city light. I could run it and nobody would know, but I am looking for a reason to take it slow. The turn signal makes a steady sound, click, clack, echoing all around, counting the seconds of the delay, keeping the silence of the world at bay. The wipers are resting, the rain has stopped, but the pressure inside hasn't dropped. I'm staring at the lamp hanging on the wire, burning above like a suspended fire. Green means go implies I have a place where I need to show my tired face, but red means stop, red means wait, a temporary parting from my fate. I'm praying for the light to stay on red, 'cause I'm not ready for the empty bed, suspended here between the start and end, making the lonely moment extend. Don't change to green, don't set me free. I'm safe right here in this captivity, at the longest red light. My reflection in the rearview mirror eyes is looking back with no surprise. We both know why the engine is still on, why we dread the coming of the dawn. The asphalt is shining like a polished glass, watching the ghosts of the weekend pass. I lean my head on the steering wheel, trying to figure out what is real. A taxi glides by on the cross street, a stranger occupied in a backseat. He doesn't look over, he's lost in his phone, another traveler in the zone. I wonder if he's heading home to a fight, or just escaping the bite of the night. We share the grid for a split second frame before he vanishes just like he came. Green means go implies I have a place that I need to show my tired face, but red means stop, red means wait, a temporary parting from my fate. I'm praying for the light to stay on red, 'cause I'm not ready for the empty bed, suspended here between the start and end, making the lonely moment extend. Don't change to green, don't set me free. I'm safe right here in this captivity, at the longest red light. It's blinking now, it's about to change. The freedom feels so cold and strange. I have to move, I have to drive, I have to act like I'm alive. Shift the gear and take a breath, a little resurrection after death. I'm praying for the light to stay on red, 'cause I'm not ready for the empty, suspended here between the start and end, making the lonely moment extend. Don't change to green, don't set me free. I'm safe right here in this captivity. There is a knocking on the heavy wooden door. I pretend I don't hear it, pacing on the floor. I look through the peephole, shaking in my shoes. It's the familiar face of the midnight blues. He's wearing a raincoat, soaking with the rain, carrying a suitcase full of old pain. I lock all the deadbolts and I turn the key, hoping he gives up and stops haunting me. But he keeps on knocking louder than before, rattling the hinges of my safe core. If I keep him out there in the cold and gray, he will stand and hammer till the break of day. So I take a deep breath and undo the latch, prepare for the feelings that I'm gonna catch. The air rushes in and the temperature drops, but the violent banging finally stops. Fear is a stranger only till you speak. It feeds on the silence, feeds on the weak. But looking it in the eye breaks the spell, turning the heaven out of the hell. So I invite the sadness to sit in the chair, pour him a tea and I offer a prayer. I don't try to fight him or push him away. I ask him simply, what do you have to say? Treat every shadow like an honored guest, even the ones that put you to the test. Make room at the table for the grief and the rest, the uninvited guest. He sits in the kitchen, drinking from the cup. We talk about the memories coming up. He isn't a monster, he isn't a ghost, just a tired traveler who needs a host. He tells me the truth that I needed to hear, about the things I value and hold so dear. The pain is a signal, a map in the hand, helping me navigate the shifting land. And once he is heard, and once he is fed, he picks up his hat and he nods his head. He doesn't stay longer than needs to be. He walks out the door and he sets me free. The house is now quiet but lighter in weight. I'm glad that I opened the heavy gate. If I had kept it shut, I would never know that the guest only comes so that he can go. Fear is a stranger only till you speak. It feeds on the silence, feeds on the weak. But looking it in the eye breaks the spell, turning the heaven out of the hell. So I invite the sadness to sit in the chair, pour him a tea and I offer a prayer. I don't try to fight him or push him away. I ask him simply, what do you have to say? Treat every shadow like an honored guest, even the ones that put you to the test. Make room at the table for the grief and the rest, the uninvited guest. Joy will be knocking tomorrow at noon, singing a bright and a different tune. But for tonight I will sit with the rain and learn the lesson of the honest pain. Learn the lesson, learn the lesson. So I invite the sadness to sit in the chair, pour him a tea and I offer a prayer. I don't try to fight him or push him away. I ask him simply, what do you have to say? Treat every shadow like an honored guest, even the ones that put you to the test. So make room at the table for the grief and the rest, the uninvited guest. Velvet sheets are dusty and the room is pitch black. I'm sitting in the back row with no way to turn back. The reel begins to spin with a flickering sound. The only light remaining in this underground, it's a feature film of everything I did wrong. A drama that has been running for way too long. I know every line of dialogue by heart, but I still sit here waiting for the movie to start. There you are on the screen in a grain of white, captured in the amber of a distant night. I watch myself stumbling through the scene, the nerve projected on the silver screen. I wanna shout direction from the rejection booth to warn the younger version of the bitter truth. But the script is written in permanent ink, and all I can do is watch and think. The focus is sharp, the colors are deep. It's usually playing when I should be asleep. A private screening for an audience of one, until the rising of the morning sun. I'm the projectionist of my own regret, playing the scenes that I can't forget. Looping the route to the celluloid burns, studying lessons that nobody learns. Editing moments, cutting the frame, but the ending is always exactly the same. Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah, exactly the same. I try to splice in a happier end, where I don't lose the lover and I keep the friend. I try to mute the words that cut like a knife and change the soundtrack of my own life. But the machine is old and it only knows the way the original story goes. The glitches and scratches are part of the show. A vintage collection of sorrow and woe. The bulb is getting hot and the air is stale. I'm tired of watching this tragedy fail. I look for the switch to fade into black, put the heavy canisters back on the rack. But the mechanism has a mind of its own, turning the silence into a drone. So I settle down in the dark and the cold, watching the history finally unfold. The focus is sharp, the colors are deep. It's usually playing when I should be asleep. A private screening for an audience of one, until the rising of the morning sun. I'm the projectionist of my own regret, playing the scenes that I can't forget. Looking the real to the cellular blind, studying lessons that nobody learned. Editing moments, cutting the frame, but the ending is always exactly the same. Maybe tomorrow the theater closes down. Maybe I'll walk through the streets of the town without these images dancing in my eyes, without the burden of the goodbyes. But for tonight, the ticket is bought, and I am a prisoner of my own thoughts. I'm the projectionist of my own regret, playing the scenes that I can't forget. Looking the real to the celluloid burn, studying lessons that nobody learns. Editing moments, cutting the frame, but the ending is always exactly the same. Look out of the window at the frozen ground. There is no sign of color and a single sound. The branches are naked against the gray sky, and I start to wonder, I start to search. I feel like the season has gotten into me, just turning here, waiting like a barren tree. Gratitude zero, motivation gone. Just trying to find the strength to carry on. The waters demanded your constant parade, the flowers and fruits that never will fade. Show me your harvest, show me a bloom, but I'm sitting empty inside of my room. I judge my worth out of things I can share, forgetting the wisdom that I don't know, that nothing can blossom all of the time. It's not a failure, it is not a crime. Everything is hiding, everything is dim. There's something is happening under the hill, deep inside the soul where the eyes can't see. Energy is gathering inside, at least the roots and the path. Going deeper, wide, prepare for the turning of the tide. Just because the surface is cold and bare doesn't mean there is no life down there. The magic is seeing nothing but light, working in the mystery of the night, building a foundation strong as hard, trusting in the roots and the dark. I need to be patient, I need to be kind to the winter happening inside of my mind. It's not a graveyard, it's a resting place, moving out unnecessary, scroll with pace, drinking the water, breathing the air without the pressure of the wind and wear, gathering the fall for the future spring, waiting for the song that I am going to sing. So let the soul cover up the mistakes, hit the ice, breeze all the unnecessary aches. I'm doing the work, let nobody applaud us, defying the logic of a human guides. I am expanding in the underground, where true resilience is finally found. Anchoring my soul in my every air, get ready for a second birth. Everything is fine, everything is still, but something is happening under the hill, deep inside the soul where the eyes can't see. Energy is gathering inside, at least the roots in the dark. Going, keep it wide, keep praying for the turning of the tide. Just because the surface is cold and dead doesn't mean there is no knife down there. The magic is hidden, coming for the light, working in the mystery of the night, beauty the foundations rolling stars, trusting the roots in the sitting on the floor amidst the towers of brown, taking my life apart and taking it down. A marker in my hand to label the contents, trying to make all of the history make sense. Kitchen goes here and bedroom goes there, but where do I put the memories that we share? There is no box for regrets and mistakes, or promises that cause the deepest heartaches. I Found a ticket stub from 3 years ago, buried in a drawer underneath the radio. I should throw it out, let it go with the trash, but I hold it like it's a pile of cash. The dust is dancing in the light of the lamp. The air in the room is heavy and damp. Deciding what stays and deciding what leaves is harder than anyone ever believes. The sound of the tape ripping loud off the road, sealing up the fragments of a tired soul, wrapping the fragile things in paper and news, scared of the things that I'm going to lose. Building cardboard castles in the living room, hiding inside from the impending gloom, packing away the person I used to be, hoping the new version is finally free. It's heavy to carry, it's heavy to lift, sifting through the years as the shadows shift. Cardboard castles, yeah, yeah. I pick up a book that I never read, a gift from a friend who is legally dead. Not in the ground, but dead to me now, broken by a silly and broken vow. Do I pack it up for the brand new shelf, or leave it behind to save myself? Objects are heavy with the spirit they hold, anchoring us to the stories of old. Oh, the room echoes loud, now the carpet is bare, stripped of the comfort and stripped of the care. It's just a shell made of plaster and wood. I'd stay a bit longer if I thought that I could, but the lease is expired on the heart and the place. Time to disappear without leaving a trace. And the sound of the tape ripping loud off the road, sealing up the fragments of a tired soul, wrapping the fragile things in paper and news, scared of the things that I'm going to lose. Building cardboard castles in the living room, hiding inside from the impending gloom, packing away the person I used to be, hoping the new version is finally free. It's heavy to carry, it's heavy to lift, sifting through the years as the shadows shift. Cardboard castles, yeah, yeah. Baby, I'll leave a box open wide with all of the pain that I'm feeling inside. Leave it right here in the center of the floor, and walk out freely through the open door. Let the next tenant deal with the weight. I'm cleaning the slate, yeah, cleaning the slate, yeah, cleaning the slate, yeah, cleaning the slate, cleaning the slate. Oh, building cardboard castles in the living room, hiding inside from the impending gloom, packing away the person I used to be, hoping the new version is finally free. It's heavy to carry, it's heavy to lift, sifting through the years as the shadows shift. Cardboard castle, board castle, board castle, board castle. Turning the dial on the old machine, searching for a voice in the space between. The static answers like a snake in the grass, watching the digital numbers pass. 88, 92, 100.3. Is there anybody out there listening to me? Or am I just sending signals to Mars, confessing my secrets to the indifferent stars? glow from the tubes of the radio burning slow. I hear a snippet of a song from the past, a melody built to forever last. It smells like rain and it tastes like wine, taking me back to a different time. Before the silence became so loud, before I got lost in the lonely crowd. I don't want the news, I don't want the talk, I don't need to hear about the city walk. Just give me a rhythm to match my beat, something to warm up the cold concrete. Caught on a midnight frequency, floating on waves of a memory, through the airwaves, through the night. Everything is gonna be alright. Just let the music drown the pain, like tears washing off in the summer rain. Ooh, midnight frequency. Now the DJ speaks with a velvet voice, telling the sleepers to make a choice. Turn it up loud or let it fade. I'm lying here in the bed I made. The speakers vibrate against the wood, misunderstood, but it feels so good to share this moment with a stranger soul, losing a part to become a whole. Every crackle, every pop and hiss feels like a phantom Atlanta try and kiss. I close my eyes and I'm driving fast, escaping the shadow of the heavy past. But I haven't moved from this wooden chair, I'm traveling only through the thin night air. I don't want the news, I don't want the talk, I don't need to hear about the city walk. Just give me a rhythm to match my beat, something to warm up the cold concrete. Caught on midnight frequency, floating on waves of a memory, through the airways, through the night. Everything is gonna be alright. Chill gets drowned like tears washing off in the summer rain. Ooh, midnight frequency. Signal is fading, static is coming back. Don't lose the connection, don't fade to black. Hold on to the sound, hold, keep spinning the road. Caught on a midnight free. Can you hear me now? Waves of a memory. Just let the music drown the pain, wash it all away. I've got the nettle bars rising up the wall, covering the structure so you can't see it all. Draped in orange netting to catch the falling best, hiding all the beauty and hiding all the rest. There is a serve, forced to sit, working proper skit, keeping all the visitors from getting way to me. I tell myself it's temporary, just a month or two, until the renovation of the soul is finally due. I'm fixing at the crack and I'm polishing the stone. Refusing to invite a person into my home. Wait until it's perfect, that is what I say. Wait until the messy parts I need break clear away. But the hammer keeps on banging in the middle of the mind, looking for a flaw that is impossible to find. I'm spending all my energy on fixing up the face, while nobody is living in this empty whole place. I've been under construction since I was 17, trying to be the finest thing that you have ever seen. But the work is never finished, the list is never done. I'm blocking out the view and I'm blocking out the sun. Living life behind the scaffolding, waiting for the prayer reveal that swing will break. But the seasons keep on changing and the pipes are still in place. A cage of my own making round the very field in space. I think I feel like affection, break by heavy breath, but really I am just making the words a little too big. Take it down the scaffolding. People walking by and they don't look up high, they only see the construction against the blue sky. They don't see the gables or the arches or the glass, they just see a project and they let the moment pass. I'm only in the tower that I'm trying to refine, starving for connection and a little bit of wine. But I can't let you in through the plastic and the tape, obsessed with the illusion of the perfect shape. What if I stop working? What if I let it be? What if the broken window is a part of its history? What if the peeling pain is a texture that is sin? And the only way to love is to finally let you in. The building isn't falling, the foundation is okay. It's only my perception that is standing in the way. How can I get instructions since I was 17? Trying to be the finest thing that you have ever seen. But the work is never finished, the list is never dead. I'm blocking out the view and I'm blocking out the sun. Living life behind the scaffolding, waiting for the prayer reveal that spring will bring. But the seasons keep on changing and the packs are still in place. A cage of my own making loud and very human stays. I think I'm getting perfection, brick by heavy brick, but really I am just making the walls a little too thick. Take it down Unscrew the bolts, set them drop, remove the net, make it stop, reveal the cracks, show the lines, read the signs. The work is done, it's good enough, it's good enough. Seasons keep on changing, and my patch is still in taste. A cage of my own making, round a very human space. I think I built a perfection, brick by heavy brick, but really I'm just making the waves a little too big. Take it down to scaffolding. I used to look in the mirror and see the cracks, a map of the failures and the panic attacks. Sharp edges of glass scattered on the floor, remnants of the girl that I was before. I tried to glue them back to make a perfect sheet, but the pieces didn't fit and the ends didn't meet. I thought I was ruined, I thought I was trash, just a pile of debris from the heavy crash. Then you picked me up and you held me to the light. You didn't try to fix me or make it alright. You just turned the lens a degree to the right and showed me a color appearing so bright. A jagged little shore that cut me so deep became a geometric promise to keep. The chaos arranged in a sudden design, making the brokenness look almost divine. It's all about the angle, all about the view, turning the old into something brand new. I'm not a shadow window anymore, I'm something that I never saw before. I've got a kaleidoscope heart, beautiful art made of falling apart, spinning around in a circle of change, making the painful look sudden and strange. Every scar is a line in the pattern I see, reflecting the light that is shining in me. Oh, spinning around, kaleidoscope heart. If I was perfect, if I was whole, there would be no texture inside of my soul. Just a plain clear glass, letting everything pass, predictable, boring, and clean as the grass. But I am a riot of purple and blue, complex and messy and dangerously true. Collision of shapes in a delicate tube, solving the puzzle of the impossible cube. So shake me up and watch the picture shift, accepting the damage as a kind of a gift. 1,000 reflections of who I can be, the prisoner finally holding the key. I don't need to hide all the pieces away, I'll put them on show in the light of the day. Let them dance, let them turn, let them collide, with nothing to cover and nothing to hide. It's all about the angle, all about the view, turning the old into something brand new. I'm not a shadow window anymore, I'm something that I never saw before. I've got a kaleidoscope heart, beautiful art made of falling apart, spinning around in a circle of change, making the painful look sudden and strange. Every scar is a line in the pattern I see, reflecting the light that is shining in me. Oh, spinning around, kaleidoscope heart. Don't close your eyes when the world starts to shake, it's just another masterpiece. masterpiece that we made. The colors are shifting, the pattern is real. This is exactly how healing should feel. How healing should keep spinning. Beautiful patterns, broken is beautiful. Just look at the light, kaleidoscope. Plant my boots firmly in the muddy ground. Check the balance, make sure it is safe and sound. I grip the metal rails with a steady hand, the reliable rock upon which you stand. You take the first step, rising in the air, leaving the surface and leaving the care. I watch the soles of your shoes going high, heading for the ceiling or maybe the sky. Don't let me fall, you shout from the top. I've got you, I whisper, I will never stop. My knuckles are white from the pressure and strain, ignoring the muscle and ignoring the pain. You are reaching for glory, you are fixing the roof, and my steady silence is the living proof that someone has to stay on the level below, so the one in the spotlight has room to grow. I'm the anchor, I'm the base, I'm the stone, providing a safety that I've never known. You tell me the view is amazing up there, while I'm staring at the rungs and breathing the dust in the air. I'm always holding the ladder while you paint the view, sacrificing my altitude to elevate you. My neck is getting stiff from looking above. Is this a surface or is this a love? Stuck on the pavement so you can be free. Holding the ladder, but who's holding me? Yeah, who's holding me? Dust from your shoes is falling in my eyes. I blink it away and I swallow the sighs. You're talking about all the things you can see, horizons and oceans and how to be free. I wanna be happy that you made the climb, but I'm checking my watch and I'm losing the time. Years are just moments spent in the support, while my own ambitions are falling up short. I wonder what happens if I walk away, if I choose to climb you can be free. Holding the ladder, but who's holding me? Who's got me? Feet on the ground, head in the clouds, holding on, just holding on for you. I don't need a machine of steel and wire to walk through the flames of an old desire. I just close my eyes and the ceiling fades, drifting back through the light and shades. It's a Tuesday night in a different year. The sounds of the past are ringing clear. I'm standing right there in the open door, just like I've never been hurt before. I see the coffee stain on the wooden table. I try to speak, but I am not able. Watching the scene like a silent film, moving around on a sudden whim. You are laughing at something I just said, a ghost of a memory inside my head. The colors are vivid, the air is sweet, but I know the ground underneath my feet. It's a dangerous game that I like to play, stealing the hours from yesterday, ignoring the clock on the bedside stand, holding a shadow inside my hand. I'm a time traveler in the middle of the night, moving through the dark to find the light, replaying the moments, replaying the scenes, living the space of the in-betweens. Nowhere to go but I'm miles away, visiting the ghost of yesterday. Yeah, just a time traveler. I try to warn you, I try to scream, but nothing breaks through the fabric of the dream. I know what happens when the pages turn. I know the lessons that we haven't learned. I'm freezing the frame just to make it last, defying the laws of the present and past. But the edges are blurring, turning to gray. Reality's calling me back to the day. The ticket is free, but the cost is high. Watching the best of the moments die, over and over in a loop and try, knowing there is really no way back. I open my eyes and the room is cold. The story is finished, the story is told. Just me in the silence, me and the wall, waiting for the next time I get the call. It's a dangerous game that I like to play, stealing the hours from yesterday, ignoring the clock on the bedside stand, holding a shadow inside my hand. I'm a time traveler in the middle of the night, moving through the dark to find the light, replaying the moments, replaying the scenes, living the space of the in-betweens. Nowhere to go but I'm miles away, visiting the ghost of yesterday. One day I will stay in the here and now. I'll break rest upon the plastic sands. It looks so peaceful when it sits alone, a frozen moment in a quiet zone. But I can't help myself, I grab the glass and watch the stillness of the moment pass. I shake it hard just to create a storm and wreck the beauty of the perfect form. Now the white flakes are blinding out the view. I can't see the house, I can't see the truth. It's chaos swirling in a trapped sphere, just like the panic that I keep in here. I try to organize the falling snow, but it moves faster than my mind can go. I caused the blizzard with my own touch, because I worry way too much. The more I try to fix it, the worse it gets. Drowning in a flurry of my own regrets, searching for clarity inside the haze, trapped in the panic of these winter days. I need to put the snow globe down, let it rest upon the wooden ground. Stop the shaking and stop the fight, let the gravity restore the light. If I just wait and barely breathe, the heavy storm will finally leave, and I'll see clearly what is underneath. Put the snow globe down. It's hard to sit and watch the pieces fall, to do nothing at all. My hands are itching to control the scene and intervene in the space between. Yeah. But patience is the only cure I know, to tame the violence of the plastic snow. Watch them settle slowly on the roof, a silent undeniable proof. One by one the flakes find their place, revealing slowly the hidden face. The storm is over, not because I won, but because I realized that I was done with the forcing and the manic need to make the rhythm continually speak. The peace was always waiting there for me. I just needed stillness to finally see. The more I try to fix it, the worse it gets. Drowning in a flurry of my own regrets, searching for clarity inside the haze, trapped in the panic of these winter days. I need to put the snow globe down, let it rest upon the wooden ground. Stop the shaking, stop the fight, let the gravity restore the light. If I just wait and barely breathe, the heavy storm will finally leave, and I'll see clearly what is underneath. Put the snow globe down. It takes a lot of courage to let go, to trust the settling of the snow, to take my hands off of the wheel and let the broken spirit heal. Watch the white turn into clear, and watch the answers appear. I need to put the snow globe down, let it rest upon the wooden ground. Put the shaking and stop the fight, let the gravity restore the light. If I just wait and barely breathe, the heavy storm will finally leave, and I'll see clearly what is underneath. in your blue box, glowing steady while the city unrests and rocks. Artificial plants swaying in the flow, a tiny world that you will never truly know. I watch you swimming from the glass to the glass, unaware of the minutes attempting to pass. You turn around and the journey is new, while I am stuck gluing the old to the true. The filter hums a lullaby low and deep, while the rest of the apartment is fast asleep. I envy the silence inside of your gills, a life without worries, a life without bills. But mostly I envy the blankness of mine, leaving the history completely behind. No heavy luggage dragging on the floor, just the water, the light, and nothing more. They say you forget in the blink of an eye. No time for a heartache, no time for goodbye. You don't hold a grudge and you don't hold a fear, because the past simply disappears. Oh, to have a 3-second memory, to wash away the pain and the history, to start every moment with a clean white slate, without the burden of the love and the hate. I'm carrying a library of every mistake, while you are just swimming in your little lake. Teach me how to let the picture fade and forget the mess that we have made. I tap my finger on the cold, thick pain. You look at me once and you do it again. Distorted reflection staring back at me, a prisoner wishing that she could be free. Not from the tank, but from the cage of the thought, from all of the battles that I have fought. I'm analyzing words from a year ago, while you're just going with the gentle flow. Oh, I sprinkle the flakes on the surface top, begging the spinning in my head to stop. You rise to the occasion, instinctive and pure, while I am the sickness looking for a cure. The cure is amnesia, a soft reboot, to cut down the tree and pull up the root. But I am human and cursed with the brain that records every detail of the joy and pain. Hey, they say you forget in the blink of an eye. No time for a heartache, no time for goodbye. You don't hold a grudge and you don't hold a fear, because the past simply disappears. Oh, to have a 3-second memory, to wash away the pain and the history, to start every moment with a clean white slate, without the burden of the love and the hate. I'm carrying a library of every mistake, while you are just swimming in your little lake. Teach me how to let the picture fade and forget the mess that we have made. Round and round in a circle you go. Oh, is it a prison you don't even know? Maybe the secret to being okay is losing the map and forgetting the way. Just breathe in the water, just see in the light. Giving up the struggle like giving up the fight. Clean busy street. Everyone is wearing linen and light skin, letting the summer and the brightness in. But I am walking in heavy gray wool, buttoned up tight like a stubborn fool, a walking contradiction in the blaze, trapped in the habits of the frozen days. I remember the blizzard of 3 years ago, when the wind cut deep and the spirits were low. This coat was my shelter, my castle, my shield, protection from the hurt that the cold world revealed. It saved me from freezing when the love went dead. It kept out the voices inside of my head. So I learned to depend on the weight on my back, to guard against the fear of a sudden attack. But the season has turned and the ice is all melt. The danger is gone, but the fear is still felt. I'm suffocating slowly in my own defense, defying nature and defying the sense. Why am I wearing winter in the middle of July, hiding from the mercy of a golden sky, sweating in the armor that I don't need to wear, scared to let the sunlight touch the open air. It guarded me from frost, but it guarded me from pain. But now it's only blocking the blessing of the rain, the winter cold. People look over with a question in their eyes. They don't understand my heavy disguise. They see a girl crazy, they see a girl strange, resisting the beauty of the climate change. It's safe underneath all the layers of thread. Safety is the comfort of the living dead. If I take it off, I am naked and weak, exposed to the havoc that a new storm could wreak. My skin is longing for the touch of the breeze, to feel the vibration of the rustling trees. But the zipper is stuck, all my fingers are numb, waiting for a courage that refuses to come. But the burden is heavy, dragging me down, the heaviest shadow in the lights of the town. Protection has turned into a prison cell, creating a private and a personal hell. Why am I wearing winter in the middle of July, hiding from the mercy of a golden sky, sweating in the armor that I don't need to wear, scared to let the sunlight touch the open air. It guarded me from frost, but it guarded me from pain. But now it's only blocking the blessing of the rain, the winter cold. The winter cold. One button undone, just let it breathe. 2 buttons undone, I wanna believe. Shoulders drop down, let the fabric slide. There is nothing left to hide. Let the wool fall to the dusty ground. Silence the worry without a sound. Why am I wearing winter in the middle of July, hiding from the mercy of a golden sky, sweating in the armor that I don't need to wear, scared to let the sunlight touch the open air. It guarded me from frost, but it guarded me from pain. But now it's only blocking the blessing of the rain, the winter cold. Screen is burning blue against a pitch black room. light inside the gloom. It's 3:14, the number's mocking me again. I'm reading through the echoes of how we began. No sound in the house, just the fridge down the hall, and the phantom vibration of a missed call. My thumb is hovering above the glass interface, typing out a sentence just to hit backspace. I wrote I miss you 50 times in different ways, then deleted every letter through a purple haze. The cursor is blinking, rimming like a heart. The only living thing that's tearing me apart is savoring the silence, savoring the draft, hiding all the wreckage of the aftermath. I almost press the button, almost break the seal, but fear is the only thing that feels real. These are the confessions that I'll never send, suspended in the data, waiting for an end. A digital ghost story trapped inside the phone, proving that we are together all alone. Yeah, together all alone. I wonder if you're staring at your ceiling too, bathed in the same artificial shade of blue. Or are you sleeping soundly unaware of this? Ignorance is supposed to be a kind of bliss, but I'm overanalyzing every pixel here, constructing a reality out of my fear. The battery is dying, turning into red, a warning that I should be sleeping in my bed. But letting go means closing down the open door, and I'm not ready to not know you anymore. So I watch the percentage drop down to 1, waiting for the damage to be finally done. Safer in the silence, safer in the draft, hiding all the wreckage of the aftermath. These are the confessions that I'll never send, suspended in the data, waiting for an end. A digital ghost story trapped inside the phone, proving that we are together all alone. Together all alone. One touch could change the orbit of the night, one signal traveling at the speed of light. But courage is a currency I cannot pay, so I lock the screen and put the world away. These are the confessions that I'll never send, suspended in the data, waiting for an end. A digital ghost story trapped inside the phone, proving that we are together all alone. A vibration in my chest, running from the silence, failing at the rest. The dashboard glow is the only sun I see, wrapped in its metal shell, trying to break free. The wipers keep the tempo, cutting through the haze, lost inside the labyrinth of these midnight days. Rubber on the asphalt, a low and steady hum, numbing all the feelings that I have become. The city is a ghost town, painted in neon blue. Every street I turn down leads me back to you, or maybe to myself, I can't really tell. Caught between a heaven and a personal hell. I'm just driving through the echoes of the night, chasing down the shadows till the morning light. Nowhere to go, but I can't stay still. Miles away from sleep, moving against my will, yeah. Miles away from sleeping, yeah. Miles away from sleeping. Reflection in the window, looking translucent and thin. Where does the world end and where do I begin? The red light bleeds into the wet and dark concrete, a symphony of solitude on every empty street. I pass the sleeping houses, envy in my veins. They are dreaming peacefully while I am in chains, chains of overthinking rattling in my brain. So I press the pedal down, merging with the rain. The city is a ghost town, painted in neon blue. Every street I turn down leads me back to you, or maybe to myself, I can't really tell. Caught between a heaven and a personal hell. I'm just driving through the echoes of the night, chasing down the shadows till the morning light. Nowhere to go, but I can't stay still. Miles away from sleep, moving against my will, yeah. Miles away from sleep, miles away from sleep. Maybe if I drive far enough, I'll leave it all behind. The heavy heart, the questions, the chaos of the mind. Just the road, the engine, and the black sky above. Searching for a quiet kind of love. I'm just driving through the echoes of the night, chasing down the shadows till the morning light. Nowhere to go, but I can't stay still. Miles away from sleep, move against my will, miles away. Just keep driving, don't look back, miles away. I try to organize the shelves of my mind to be the polished version that is hard to find, like a china cabinet with a glass display where everything is perfect in a curated way. But if you pull the handle of the third drawer down, the one that gets stuck and makes a screeching sound, you'll find the reality of who I am, a chaotic collection of beautiful gems. There is a battery that might have a little charge left, a button that was stolen in a laundry theft, a key to a door that I moved from years ago. Why do I keep it? I honestly don't know. A tube of super glue that is dried inside, a menu for a takeout from the Lower East Side, rubber bands that have lost all of their snap, lying in the corner like a wire trap. It's messy and it's tangled and it doesn't look nice. It's a hazard and a gamble, like a rolling of dice. I try to hide it when the company is here, closing it with my hip when they get too near. But I am living my life like a junk drawer, holding on to history the money can't buy. Some people are minimal, empty and clean. Not a single clutter in their routine. They throw away the past without blinking a lid, erasing the memories of what they did. But I am a keeper, a hoarder of hearts, saving the screws and the washers and parts. 'Cause maybe tomorrow, or maybe next year, I need that one thing that I buried in here. It's messy and it's tangled and it doesn't look nice. It's a hazard and a gamble, like a rolling of dice. I try to hide it when the company is here, closing in with my hip when they get too near. But I am living my life like a junk drawer, holding on to things I don't need anymore. Just in case is the motto of my soul, filling up the empty to make myself whole. I'm a collection of the broken and the spare, mismatched pieces, but I treat them with care. Yeah, just a junk drawer. Don't ask me to clean it, don't ask me to sort. This is my sanctuary, this is my fort. There is comfort in the clutter, safety in the mess, a weird variety of happiness. Yeah, messy happiness. But I am living my life like a junk drawer, holding on to things I don't need anymore. Just in case is the motto of my soul, filling up the empty to make myself whole. I'm a collection of the broken and the spare, mismatched pieces, but I treat them with care. Just a junk drawer. I'm sitting on the step between the second and the third, not speaking a sentence, not saying a word. My keys are in my pocket, heavy as a stone, 10 feet away from the safety of my home. The hallway smells of dust and someone's dinner cooking slow. I have nowhere to be and nowhere else to go. I'm just a statue frozen in the yellow electric glare, breathing in the stagnant and recycled air. Then comes a click, the timer runs its course. Darkness hits me with a sudden silent force. The bowl gives up the ghost and leaves me in the black, invisible weight jumping on my back. I wait a dozen seconds in the total void, checking if my peace of mind has been destroyed. It's quiet in the dark, it's honest and it's deep, a temporary practice for the eternal sleep. But I am not ready to disappear just yet. I haven't finished with the worry and regret. So I'll raise my arm and wave it through the space, trying to bring the light back to this place. Living by the rhythm of the motion, sense of light, fighting off the shadows of the middle of the night. 60 seconds of clarity before it fades away, begging the artificial sun to stay. I have to keep moving just to verify I'm here, or the darkness will confirm my biggest fear. Motion sensor, it flickers back on, buzzing like a fly, stinging the pupil of my adjusted eye. I see the grocery bags resting on the floor, I see the number painted on the neighbor's door. Everything is normal, everything is plain, except for the static inside of my brain. I check my watch, the timer starts again, counting wait, light, click, click, darkness, wait, light. It's a game I play to prove that I exist, a solitary figure in the mist. How long can I keep this cycle going on until the battery of my soul is gone? Oh, living by the rhythm of emotion since a life, fighting off the shadows of the middle of the night. This is the air good before it fades away, begging the artificial sun to stay. I have to keep moving just to verify I'm here. Oh, the darkness will confirm my biggest fear. Oh, motion sensor. The admission is free and the doors are always wide to the museum that I keep hidden inside. The security guard is asleep in the chair, so I wander the halls in the midnight air. The floors are marble and cold to the feet, a quiet escape from the noise of the street. No guidebook needed, I know every turn, I know every lesson I failed to learn. On the left is a portrait of who I could be if I hadn't been sacred to sail on the sea. It's painted in colors of gold and of blue, a beautiful version that never came true. And further along in a display of glass are the fragments of moments I allowed to pass, detailed and sharp as a diamond ring. The songs that I never had courage to sing. Why do I visit when I should be in bed, walking this labyrinth inside of my head, curating the shadows and polishing dust, betrayed by my own analytical trust. I'm walking alone through the gallery, staring at faces of memory. Every mistake is a work of art, hung on the walls of a heavy heart. The lights are low and the crowd is gone, but I'll be here, exploring till dawn, lost in the gallery. There's a sculpture of words that we left unsaid, hanging like storm clouds above my head. I circle around it to find a new view, but it looks just the same from the false and the true. The silence is loud in this high ceiling room, where hope is engaged in a dance with the gloom. I touch the velvet ropes of the past, wondering how long an exhibit can last. I try to find the exit, I look for the sign to leave all these treasures and troubles behind, but the layout changes whenever I blink. It's a trap designed for the people who think. So I sit on a bench by the masterpiece, waiting for morning to bring a release, admitting the truth that I hate to confess. I'm the architect of this beautiful mess. Why do I visit when I should be in bed, walking this labyrinth inside of my head, curating the shadows and polishing dust, betrayed by my own analytical trust. I'm walking alone through the gallery, staring at faces of memory. Every mistake is a work of art, hung on the walls of a heavy heart. The lights are low and the crowd is gone, but I'll be here, exploring till dawn, lost in the gallery. Maybe one night I will take down the frames, maybe I'll finally forget all the names, turn off the spotlights and close up the show. pack up the feelings and let them all go. But tonight the collection is calling my name, and I am a moth drawn into the flame. I'm walking alone, staring at faces of memory. Every mistake is a work of art, hung on the walls of a heavy heart. The lights are low and the crowd is gone, but I'll be here exploring till dawn, lost in the gallery. Just walking past the portrait, past the pain in the gallery, until the sun comes up. Align the wheels onto the metal track. There is no turning left and no turning back. The red sign lights up, telling me to stop. I feel the first cold, every water drop. Put it in neutral and hands off the wheel. Surrender control, forget how to feel. The conveyor belt catches and pulls me inside. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The world disappears in a curtain of foam. Pink and blue chemicals covering the chrome. I'm sitting inside of a soul bubble shell, a private aquarium, a personal cell. The brushes approach like monsters in the dark, slapping the glass and leaving no mark. A violent rhythm, a mechanical shake, washing away every single mistake. I'm perfectly still, but I'm moving alone. Listen to the hush of the radio song. I close my eyes tight as the water jets scream, trapped in the middle of a feverish dream. I'm floating in neutral, disconnected from ground, wrapped in the noise of the water all around. Cleaning the surface, but the rust is underneath. Gritting my jaw and grinding my teeth. Just let it wash over, just let it rain. Try to the stubbornness staying in neutral. It's dark in here like the bottom of the sea. Pressure is rising all over me. I watch the soap sliding down on the pain, mimicking tears without any pain. I wonder if I stay here for another round, if I could ever truly be found. Or am I just part of this endless machine, polished and shiny and terrified and clean? The gyre kicks in with the hurricane blast, pushing the water away way too fast. The bees roll off quickly, revealing the view, the ugly reality of the gray and the blue. The sign turns to green, says it's time to depart. Put it in drive and restart the heart. My hands find the leather, my foot finds the gas, watching the safety of the tunnel pass. Perfectly still, but I'm moving along. Listen to the hush of the radio song. I close my eyes tight as the water jets scream, trapped in the middle of a feverish dream. I'm floating in neutral, disconnected from ground, wrapped in the noise of the water all around. Cleaning the surface, but the rust is underneath. Gritting my jaw and grinding my teeth. Just let it wash